here on their front knees. They have 2 way up high here on the inside of their front legs. They have a large heart-shaped pad here on their belly, and they have 2 large pads way up high here on their hind legs. Now when a camel lies down, like these guys are gonna do, they'll rest the majority of their body weight on those 7 pads. Now this is so the camel doesn't burn their skin on the hot desert sand in their natural habitat. Now once again, these guys are born with those 7 pads, and the pads do grow larger in size. As the camel gets older, that also grows larger in size.
Now, Ryan mentioned the desert sand. These guys are in fact desert creatures. Now in the desert, you know there's some pretty heavy-duty wind and sandstorms. So a camel lay down just like he is right now. They'll take and place their back to the wind and the sand. Now that storm will come along from behind, hit the camel, go up over the hump and away from their head. They'll also take and stretch their head all the way down to the ground just like this to protect them even further from the storm. Something that's very unique about these guys, they can actually take and close their nostrils completely to protect any sand from getting inside. They also have 2 sets of eyelids. Now they have an upper and lower on the outside just like you and I, but on the inside they actually have a clear film. And during those storms they'll take and close that film to protect the eyeball from the storm. So absolutely unique design.
Now Ian mentioned the camel's hump. Does anybody out there know what a camel stores in its hump? Yell it out loud if you think you know. I heard a few different answers. Somebody over here said beer. Beer? No, they don't store beer in their hump. They don't store water in their hump. They actually do store fat in their hump. Now, although a camel can go a long period of time without drinking in their natural habitat, here at Camel Kingdom, our camels never have to worry about that because they have access to fresh, clean water 24/7.
That's right. Now, talking about the hump, we mentioned these guys are a 1-hump camel or a dromedary camel. Does anybody know the other type of camel? No, not at all. Anybody? It's actually, I heard somebody say it, it is a Bactrian camel. Now that is a 2-hump camel. Now for those of you that didn't know the difference, I'm going to make it very easy for you. When you look at a dromedary camel or a 1-hump camel from the side, his hump forms the letter D, D for dromedary. For the Bactrian camel, a 2-hump camel, when you look from the side, his hump forms the letter B. B for Bactrian, D for dromedary. Now you'll never forget your camels.